Spirit Scholars. Welcome to another edition of PHDinMETV, pursuing a higher degree in me. I am your student teacher, Empress Shona is Loved. Here on PHDinMETV, we are pursuing a higher degree in ourselves holistically. That means mind, body, and spirit. And I am here to empower you, encourage you, and enlighten you along in your holistic wellness journey. Spirit Scholars, today is Sunday, and on Sundays we do Sunday in the Spirit. I am coming to you in real time. It is 2:12 p.m. and I do not have a pre-recorded Sunday in the Spirit. But I wanted to make sure I got my video out because, as you guys know, I put out daily videos to empower you, encourage you, and enlighten you on your holistic wellness journey as I go through my holistic wellness journey. And today has been a exciting and exhilarating and exhausting day so far. My children tested for their black belt, 2 of them did, in Taekwondo, and they passed. Yay! Congratulations, Z2 and Z3. The belts are beautiful. You guys did an amazing job, and I'm so super proud of you. Keep up the good work. You deserve that black belt. You've earned it. You've worked hard for it, and I'm super proud for you. So I just wanted to make sure I get that shout out in. And we've got another recommended black belt child who will be testing in June for his black belt. And so it's time to not rest on our laurels, but push to make sure this next sibling is as on point as can possibly be for the black belt testing in June. But we did have 2 to earn their black belts today, and it was a great test, but it was also exhausting. How many of you guys know that when you have big things on the burner, there is a mental work that has to be done? And I just left one of my children who earned her black belt today, and bless her heart, she's on to the next thing, obligation that they have to do, and she's just tired, and she feels good, but she's tired. And I was explaining to her that makes perfect sense. I mean, they practiced and rehearsed all last night. That will wear out anyone. And then, of course, testing today. Testing was 3.5 hours long. It was actually about 3 hours and 15 minutes, but that is a long test. And the test is all physical and mental, of course, but it's a physical test. So that really just, woo! I mean, but those kids, you guys, you Spirit Scholars, you guys would have been proud of them. So I left her at her next obligation, and she was exhausted. She was tired, and bless her little heart, she said, I know I just have to, do this, and then I'll get a chance to rest. And she was right, and that resting time will come along. But the funny thing is, they've got some celebration things that they'll be doing today, and she probably won't even want to rest because she'll be wanting to celebrate. So anyway, I too am very exhausted, and that was really but exhilarated at the same time. When my children have something big on the burner, I'm just as nervous. I'm just as nervous as they are. In certain times and areas and spaces, I'm sometimes more nervous than they are, but I always try not to let my nervousness transfer to them. So I'll hide it sometimes, but many times I'm just as nervous. And so I am so relieved that these black belt tests are over. And I did find out today that they all of my children got won their local Chinese Mandarin storytelling contest. Yes, even little man that I showed you guys the other day won the local competition, and they've all been invited to state competition. So what does that mean? More practice, and doing everything, and more focus, more discipline, and doing everything we need to do so that they win that state competition as well. And so we work hard in our house. We work hard in our lives. We work hard in our homeschool. We work hard in our family. But we reap the benefits of the hard work as well. And so two things that I want to share with you guys for our Sunday in the Spirit is this season that I'm in of exhaustion and exhilaration. And they really do go hand in hand. When you work hard for somebody that you love or for something that you love, it is exhausting, but it's exhilarating at the same time. And I am in that season with my children, not being babies anymore, not toddlers and babies, but at that next stage, and now even going into teenage time. I am exhausted, okay? I'm exhausted, but I'm exhilarated at the same time. And so get that in your spirit, that exhausted exhilaration, all right? And then the other thing that I want to remind you guys of is that, you will reap the harvest, that comes from the hard work. You will reap a bountiful harvest. And let me tell you, when you eat of that fruit, it sure is sweet. And so with that, Spirit Scholars, I want to remind you that you are loved, because indeed you are. And I also want to remind you that I'm coming to you with the joy that gives me strength. Abundant love, beloved.